All right, boys, we just finished day 1 of 1.1 update. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of like to get you started. It's very bare bones. I'm gonna make a more developed blueprint down the line, but right now what you guys can expect here is we want to get this level 3 as soon as possible. It's gonna take me 2 days, so unfortunately it's gonna be slow for me, but I know there's a couple things that you guys are really interested in the minute that you get into this new region. All right, so first things first, new region is gonna be Qingbo Stockade. All right, you're gonna have to finish 1.1 quest. It is 2 hours without skipping and a little bit faster if you skip, but basically in this we get introduced to the Cuprium ore, so make sure to get all of these. You guys will notice that I linked mine from Jingyu Valley. It's pretty easy right here. So I took this connection system. We went into Qingbo. This is glitching out right now, but yeah, there's a Sheernite pylon here, and we got 6 hydro mining rigs. All right, and then here we're doing a little bit something special here. We're using a conduit inlet to connect this. All right, you guys will figure it out. You guys will experiment with this, but you guys can see how I did it. We had a Sheernite relay here. This connects to this one. This is in range, so I decided to do this just to make it easier for myself. I don't have to go through this pathway. Just letting you guys know. But yeah, you're gonna need a fluid pump to get water from here, and then you're gonna need a conduit inlet, and then you relay that to an outlet, because it's basically like you don't have to pipe it. It's an underground system. It's basically like connecting like the old Valley 4 relay system together, right? So you get these, you get 8 of these mineral beds. After you do that, make sure that you upgrade environment monitoring terminal to 3. Oh, you guys can't see it. Fuck. Okay, you guys can see it now. Get this to level 3. Also get this depot node to level 3. And finally, go to Jingyu and get the stock redistribution terminal to level 3. When you get all those things to level 3 and also max out all your recycling stations, there's one more in Qingbo Stockade right here. Max this out. When you do all those things, you will immediately jump from level 6 to level 8. When you do that, your copium ores will be yielding you 120 per minute, which is nice. Okay, so once you have that set up, then we get into this base system. Okay, my Jingyu Valley one is still empty. I still have not done anything here. Also, there's a quest after the main quest, but it doesn't unlock anything for you, so I just left this there. But yeah, so main base changes. Upgrade everything, because we're actually using all the space now. So first things first, you guys remember the original setup that I have? I want you to split it. Remember this that we made before? I want you to move this to the right, all the way right. This half to the right side, okay? Move all of your Sheernite producers to the left side. With the new update, we can make 2 more of these. So you remember how we had 1 and then 2 before? Well, now we have 3 and we have 4, okay? So we need all this space. It's a pretty big amount of space. You guys can see right now I have a horrendously ugly pipeline system. We can make this pretty in the future, but not now. What you need to make it future is you need these guys, okay? You need the conduit inlets. These are like protocol stabs except for water, but you need copium parts, and you can't make copium parts unless you have these things. So that's why I'm doing this with water, so you can get this set up right away, okay? Get this set up right away. We'll do a different blueprint setup later on with the nicer stuff. But at least right now you get all these 4 making. With this, your Sheernite production, we should be 120. So we used to be 60, right? Now we're 120. It says I'm using 180, but my actual usage is 90, so don't worry about this. But yeah, we're making 120 per minute now. Get this set up first, so you have Sheernite. All of this does not change. Our power stays the same. The Wuling battery, base 1, all is the same. The only thing that's new is this. All right? Only thing that's new is this. This is going to be using all 120 of the copium ore that we're mining. And we're turning the copium ore into copium parts, at least for now. Copium parts, I'll eventually rebuild the system, but why we're making copium parts right now? Because they're used for everything. They're used for the components, they're used for the syringes, the new teas, but most importantly, they're used for all these new buildings. That's why overnight, I'm gonna just produce a bunch of parts so that I can make as many of these new buildings as I need to. Because later on, you will just not need to do this anymore. So yeah, that's the first little bit, okay? Second bit is, of course, the copium components. Full efficiency on the copium component is 2 and 2. You can do that if you want to. You can take my blueprint and update it as you need to. But I'm just doing this for pure simplicity, all right? 1 Sheernite, very simple. It goes into it. And then this system. You guys will notice how convoluted this system is. And the reason is because you need water input and you need to deal with the sewage. This produces this thing called sewage here, and you need to remove it with this water treatment facility. If you don't, you'll clog up your shit. So don't do that. But yeah, you need to use this. Eventually, if you guys want to, by the way, if you guys want to, you can store some of this sewage because it's actually used for the more difficult battery down the line. It's used for zircon, and zircon's used for the big battery, but that's later. And we're gonna fix all this later. Right now, we're just basics. But yeah, so this is the thingy. There will be a blueprint for this, don't worry. It's called 1.1 Day 1 Copium, and this blueprint is strictly for this production right here that you see here, right? So, just as an example, if I delete this guy, all right? If I delete this guy, if you guys take my blueprint here and you place it right here, should be good to go, okay? Should be good to go. You should have the exact amount of space if you moved everything properly. And then all your homework is just to connect water into it. There's already pipes in here splitting this, so it gives you the exact amount because one pipeline handles 2 facilities. All right, but that's basically it for the updated stuff. After that, we have the new gear pieces. This is gonna take a while. If you want to speed up the process, you can totally speed up the process. I might do that off stream, but I wanted you guys to at least get started. That's basically it. Just one new region here. You guys can see the, oh yeah, you guys can collect this. There's a little bit of a UI swap here. But if you're taking a look at the AIC report, you guys can see that my Sheeranite is, well, we just decreased it, but it was 90. If you want to do 1-to-1 on the copium components, you will be using 120. So it'll be perfect consumption here. You guys can notice down here, the copium components is a 3 per minute. Maximum is 6 per minute if you double it up. So far, so good though. I'll leave this running overnight. See what happens. All right, so I'll provide you guys that one single blueprint. There should be no other changes, by the way. I guess I'll just copy over the Wuling blueprints from before. But yeah, it's a follow-up to that video. I just wanted to get you guys started. It's gonna be a day 1 thing. It should be relatively short. After this, I'll have a follow-up video way later on with the ideal efficiency Wuling setup, okay? Oh, also, if you guys are wondering, I will be having a Tong guide, but it will be a little bit different than usual because they do have a creators server, but it's not early. So we are given the resources the same time that the update goes live. So I'm not going to be able to provide a professional guide that'll take too long to produce. So instead, I'm going to do something on stream and then cut that up for you guys because overall, her build style is pretty similar to most characters. But that will still be on YouTube style. I'm just going to try to get that as soon as possible so you guys can understand how to build her. Overall, the quality of the information should be the same. It'll just be in a different way that I explain it. It won't be off stream. It'll be on stream. So yeah. Okay, anyways, I think that's it. Hopefully some of the Asian frauds can share this blueprint. But yeah, you guys can make your own. It's really not that difficult. But I just wanted, for those of you who are relying on my blueprints, this system that I showed you here is very easy to do off of the old one that I produced. Because it's the same setup. You just move stuff to the right and to the left. You open up this middle space, and then you just copy my blueprint in there. Your job is to set up the water. So I'm going to show you guys the water, how it is right here. All right, just put a bunch of water here. All this for the Sheeranite stuff. These 2 waters are for the copium components, and then the bottom 2 are for the other stuff. So yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about it. And hope you guys enjoy 1.1. GG's. All right, take care. Bye-bye.